Hi, this is Anthony from Hunter Academy of Sport and Innovate Sport Specific Conditioning. We're going through, everyone's at home at the moment, so we're going to have a bit of a look at some things you might need to buy or might like to buy to do some exercise training at home. So from a very basic level to start off with, something as simple as a foam roller, exercise. So these things quite cheap. You can get these for five to 10 bucks at some shops for 3 or 4 of them. Online versions as well. Some bands. So different types of bands. Usually you buy them 3 or 4 of a pack for 15, 20 bucks. You can buy bands, all sorts of exercises at the same time. These bands are great. So we buy these bands. We have stacks of these in the clinic, different lengths and different strengths. So we can actually do lots of stretches, lots of exercise with these, lots of distraction type, mobilization type exercises. So bands, 5 to 10 bucks a band, depending on where you shop. A stick, a broomstick, underestimated what you can actually do with a stick. So we use these all the time for testing, but for exercises and making sure we have good form as well. Something simple like a medicine ball. This is a 1 kilo ball, but there are multiple, they usually go cost per kilo, but something light like a 1 or 2 kilo ball, you can actually do lots of work with a ball. Generally, the lighter they are, the faster they move. So it's a good idea to have some nice low weights as well. Something as simple as, and this is a little handmade toy, there are sort of versions of these that exist out there as well. But, we call this one the peanut ball. Basically 2 tennis balls with a bit of duct tape, as simple as that is. Lots of thoracic and lumbar mobilizations. You can do just lots of soft tissue work and active release, lots of things with that as well. Something a little bit different. We jump over here for a sec. So this is if I can get it out. This is what's called a grey cook band. Okay, so these are fantastic. There's actually hundreds and hundreds of exercises you can do with one of these bands. There are different strengths. This one's slightly stronger, but it's basically I can put links and all sorts of things to these online. Grey cook band, but these are fantastic. We have multiple versions of these in the clinic, and we use these a lot for a lot of stabilization, core stabilization, functional training work. So these can be fantastic. Getting on to things like a body blade. So something like a body blade, these actually have little weights in the ends, handle in the middle. So you can do lots of different exercises with these. I'll demonstrate, I'll run some through in a moment. If you have any back issues, or you're a cyclist, or you're a runner, or you have lumbar spine load bearing issues, something like a posture curve, you can just use a beach towel, does much the same job, but it's basically a triangle with a couple of knobbly bits in the middle. You put this under your spine and you lay down and can relax on that. So all these things are under $40, $50 a piece. Some of them are only a couple of bucks. Something as simple as a kettlebell. This is an unbranded kettlebell, but you can do stacks of exercises with one of these. This is a 6 kilo kettlebell. You can buy lighter ones, you can buy heavier ones, but something about 5 to 10 kilos for someone roughly sort of 60 to 80 kilos is probably not a bad idea. Alrighty, getting on to maybe some more advanced things. We can buy things like, this is a wall ball, so lots of power training, speed, acceleration, all different sorts of things there. Upper body, lower body power, all different sorts of things. As something as simple as going back a step, because I missed it a moment ago, to a skipping rope. Okay, so as simple as it is, a couple of bucks for a skipping rope. We have harnesses, so you can buy these as well. You can buy these online. Not too expensive, works off a harness, it's got the hooks and things on the waist, and we tie bungee cords and stretchy cords. So if you're a court sport person, like a tennis player, or in any sport like hockey, soccer, AFL, where you have to work on change of direction, these can be great. You can tie these to a pole or a tree in a park, or a post in your backyard or on the deck, and you can do lots and lots of work with these resistor bands as well. Getting through to something a bit more advanced, something like a barbell. So a barbell, anywhere from, let's say, ballpark 80 bucks to about 200 bucks, you can get yourself a pretty fair one. This is about a $200 barbell. We use these in the clinic every day here for all our athletes, from beginners right through to advanced. You can spend a lot more money on these, but 100 to 200 bucks will buy you a pretty good one. Probably one of the most used things, some of these have gone all the way around the world with some of my athletes as well, the TRX straps. There are different sources. Basically, if you look online, suspension trainer straps, if you have a look online, there's all different sorts of variations of these. These are a $200-300 pair, anywhere from sort of 30 bucks to about 300 bucks. Basically, you can tie these anywhere. There's little things to hook it on the back of a door, so you can actually hook it through a door, shut the door, and you can hang off the back of a door. But it's basically straps that adjust, and you've got handles and stirrups, so you can do lower body work, upper body work, rotation, power, stability, mobility, all sorts of things as well. Very versatile, and you can roll it up to pack this thing basically in a little wet pack. Rolls up to be about that big. So if you need to carry it, doesn't take up much space. Plates as well that go along with the bar. These are 5 kilo plates, basically big frisbees. They're not really that heavy, but they add a little bit more to what the bar does, give you a versatile amount of exercises that you can use. So there are lots of different options. Last little one here, speed agility ladder. So ladders, you can get ladders for relatively cheap. So there's lots of things that you do have access to there. If you're looking to set yourself up with something basic, you can spend 3 or 4 basic items under $50. You can do a pretty good job. If you're willing to spend more for under $200-300, you can set yourself up with a gym. That's a pretty fantastic gym for home as well. So lots of options, all different sorts of things to look at that you can use at home. There's plenty of things that you can do at home with a few basic bits of gym gear. It's nice having a great big facility to work in, but you don't have to. If you just want to get a basic job done, you can do a pretty good job.